Wouldn't connect. All right, y'all. Welcome to Let's Talk About It. I got it set. I had to redo it. I had to reset the shit. So I had to click out and redo it again. It's all right. We live. I got it now. I got it good the fuck now. Y'all can't tell me nothing. All right, Bree, we ready. We All right, it took me a minute to get that together, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mr. Fresh to Death is in the building. Most definitely. You got me dropping my Sprite. We waiting on the real
Got that
stuff.
Fred line up. Got that Fred line
Got
up.
that Fred line up. Yeah. I think I should get my headphones so I can hear y'all good. Hold on, I'm gonna get my
Yeah.
headphones. Yeah. I'm gonna feel like I'm really in the radio station today. I got the beats today. I got the motherfucking beats out. I gotta make sure I can say something, Bree.
I hear you. You hear me?
Cause I ain't connected. What the hell? Yeah, I hear you. Music gonna let me
Yeah.
flop like that
Everybody
too.
see the same comments.
See the same comments. I don't know. You see my comments, Bree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can only see your comments because we not technically live. So
What kind of shit is this? Is this
you
some
got
type of
one.
FaceTime call?
Yeah. Something like it kind of remind you of Instagram or something, but
I see, but I kind of like it. Yeah. You get it? I like it.
Yo,
Yeah. All right,
what's
bet. I had to put
goody?
my headphones in. All right, so
yo,
everybody, we ready? We live today in action, and let's talk about it. With no topic is off topic. Y'all already know it's me, baby. We got Bree Comedy at the bottom. We got the real stud mom at the top. That's Kay. And we finna open up this flow of discussion about masculine identified lesbians and pregnancy. My sound went viral, of course, after me and Kay had got off the live off Let's Talk About It last week. And then next day I had did a sound. I'm just like, listen, pop that baby out your motherfucking self. Do it yourself. You ain't got to worry about nothing else but doing it yourself. You know what I'm saying? And oh, you said it's messing up? Hold on, I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah.
But that's what's got us going right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a whole
And
lot better.
at the end of the day, masculine identified lesbians, we need to use our voices and we need to open up. We need to talk. We need to spread information and we need to shed light on this particular touchy ass subject. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm gonna actually chop it up with Bree and Kay and get their insight and their input on what they feel and how they feel. And we're gonna chop it up with Kay because the real stud mom, she done did it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had my little hiccup. I did it as well. But we're gonna get into it about this. So my first question to y'all can answer how y'all see fit, is where the fuck did it come up with studs couldn't have their own baby?
could
Them
it?
old,
Yeah, it,
them
it was like
old ones. Them old
it was like a
studs.
big, you know with these damn studs, they was like, oh, you ain't no stud if you have no baby. That don't make you.
Baby,
How
yeah.
does that not make you who you are?
Slow.
You know
Just
what?
slow.
Some people significant others put them in a position to believe that they are not masculine enough, or it's like a too much of a feminine thing to
Mm-hmm.
carry. I've personally heard people tell their significant other like that won't look right on you, like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's society, sometimes it's your significant other, it could be your family, and it could also be yourself playing mind games. Like you look in the mirror and feel like you this masculine presenting woman, and it's like what the fuck I look like carrying. Depends on what you consider yourself to be. If you look down there and you see a private part and you feel otherwise, that I don't know. But if you have if you're in a position to carry and you want your own biological child, but some people feel like they can't see themselves doing so. They can't see themselves with a stomach because it's too feminine.
What you got,
Not
Bree?
me. I already got a stomach, so therefore it's just gonna get bigger. That's
Yeah,
all it is. You know,
I mean,
but
but definitely no cap. That's all about how they think we are
mhm.
supposed to be and how they think or they say, oh, I had got that, you know what I'm saying? I was just talking about it on my live earlier. I got that. When me and my wife went through our process and shit with insemination, I had so many studs like, yo, bro, you ain't
Yep.
no stud. Like, yo, that done took. I'm like, bitch, who gave me my stud card? I thought I gave it to my motherfucking self the last time I checked, I ain't know
Right.
y'all was telling me how to do shit, you know what I'm saying? And that went back into a lot of studs that was bashing female studs who twerk. I'ma shake my ass because I got it to shake, And it's the same thing with having a baby. We got coochies,
Yeah.
we gonna say it like that. We got wombs to carry. Why are we, stopped at the door like, baby? And females will do that to us. A lot of women will be like, I
Mhm.
do it. I don't want you to I don't want you to
You ain't
pay
gonna
because
look
they
right.
don't
You
want
gonna
that.
look
You know what I'm
funny.
saying? They don't want to
Yeah.
walk around with they stud with a belly, and they supposed to be, the
Dump her.
female in a situation. So
Dump her.
we say don't.
Dump her. If
Right.
any
Throw
female
her
that
in the
tell you that,
trash. Throw her in the sea.
she got to go. She got to go.
You say,
Cause that's ignorance. That's
ignorance
ignorance.
is
Like, I'm
bliss.
still a woman. I don't know why studs. When you a stud, most people say, "Oh well," they give us rules as if we're men,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not. So it's like, if I want to
Fuck.
carry a baby, I'm gonna carry a baby.
Right.
This my body.
Mm-hmm.
My body, my choice. I do what I want to do with it. You can't tell me what to do with it. Just because I'm a stud don't
Right.
mean that I don't want to have kids. Like, every woman, I'm going through that phase now where it's like, I really want a baby. I'm gonna have me some babies. I want me a baby, really bad.
Motherfucking baby fever
So
is real. I thought it was
yes,
some type of scheme or something when they was like, you got baby fever. I said, what the
mm-mm.
fuck is that? We see all these little cute ass babies. Your motherfuckers be sick. Like, oh.
Man, I be on the TikTok like, look at the little tanker fanker stinker. Look at there. And they be like, I want one.
So these
So
motherfuckers is yelling and screaming on the floor. Now I'm playing. Kyle was just
No, no,
doing
no,
it.
no,
Y'all
no,
sitting in my
no.
fridge right
Yo,
now. That's
when it
cool.
comes to every parent has experienced what they call the baby blow up explosion, where they shit up and down their
mm-hmm.
back and shit. Like everybody be
That's what I'm
like,
scared of.
nah, you want one until they hit one of these baby explosions. I want to witness that shit everywhere. Shit on the carpet, shit in the car, shit in your car seat so we can try to clean this up. Shit on the floor. I don't give a damn. Just shit, Junior. Shit.
Man,
You know?
Right.
Someone
Junior.
said,
Why do every stud
someone
name their
still had
child
my
Junior?
baby because she carried already. That's Carrot Top. Carrot Top says she wants her significant other to have the baby because she carried already. So I can feel that. I can definitely dig that.
Yo, look.
Yeah.
Another thing is a lot of these feminine females don't want they stud to carry because they be quick to take babies away as well. Like, nigga,
Let's
you don't
talk
want me to
Mm-hmm.
about it.
carry because you want to
Mm-hmm.
carry and you selfish as fuck. You think you gonna run with this kid once you carry.
Yep.
So it's like, nah, they want to make an excuse. Nah, you're not gonna look right. Deep down inside, it's more so like, nah,
If
because I know that's gonna be your biological child. It's not
mhm.
gonna be mine.
So
I want a
Mm-hmm.
how many
biological
of
child.
those situations with the roles was reversed have y'all went through? Where
Oh,
the woman has actually y'all got together, she got a kid, you in the kid's life, and then boom, you can't see the kid no more soon as y'all split. How many of those situations have y'all been through?
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
one. I'm actually. It's a lot better now, but um, it was the fact that we didn't. It wasn't that we split. It was the fact that she got with somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
and it was more of like, he's jealous. I don't know how to tell him that, the kids is you attached. Because I've been in these kids' lives since they was like 4,
Ah,
so 4 and 3 to be exact. So it's like they grew up with me, like they're mine. So instead of her being able to explain to him, hey, she's not going nowhere, it was more of, well, it makes him uncomfortable, so y'all can't, y'all you can't see him no more. But when she realized that they wasn't bonding and they still don't like him. They don't like him. They teenagers now. and they got a voice. So now it's like, no, you're not taking us from Bree because that's my mama. Like that's my dog. Like you're not doing that. So when she realized they started acting out and realized what it was, she finally talked to him and was like, I can't take them from her because that's gonna affect them, but it affects me because we don't have any beef. Like we're not beefing.
Right.
So it's a lot better now, but I tell you what, since that situation, it has got to the point where I don't want to date someone with kids, if that makes sense. Like not completely just saying that's a complete turn off, but it's like I can't find myself to get attached to anybody with kids
Right.
because it's like I don't know what you on, and people wake up different every day. 1 minute we cool, and the next minute you out this world, your mind is gone. So it's like one, but it's a lot to
It's a
deal
one,
with.
the one is enough. What about you, Kay? It's the smile. How
Damn,
many?
you
How
put me.
many? I can tell you my number in my head if you're thinking the same number
I
as me.
didn't really. You know what's crazy? I'm laughing because of the situation. I'm not really laughing because of the number. I before. Well, the person that I had, Carol's other mom, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we were together for a while, and she had two children. One was one was one when I met him. The other one was, I think, three. Long story short, they in fourth grade. They in fifth. One is in sixth grade and the other one is in fourth grade now. And the same thing. Like I basically raised them, right? And not only did I raise them, that's supposed to be my son's other siblings, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
she's the one who inseminated me.
Right.
And it was just weird thing. Like it's just this weird thing where like he can interact with them when when he's over there, but he can't have a sibling interaction. Like siblings interact anytime. It shouldn't be no
Anytime. Yeah.
stipulation. Like if
Right.
you wanna call, he should be able to call them. If he wanna see them, he should be able to see them. But it's this weird thing. It's like she don't want them to really speak to me. Why? If that's my son's brothers, like it's just some weird dynamic. But I'm learning to grow and know that like people are not gonna treat you the way you expect them to treat you, and people are not
Mm-hmm.
gonna think about life the way that you see life.
Mm-hmm.
And so I let people do what they do and do as they see
Yeah.
fit. But
Do as they
but
see
that
fit.
also make me like kind of like the same way you felt. Any other children? My current girlfriend right now, she has children, and I love them to death. But it's like traumatizing. So it takes me a while to like want to open that extra door and be like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be lackadaisical and not think that she would ever leave and take the kids away. In my head, in the back of my head, is always the fact that you can leave one day with your kids. Like I know that that's
Mm-hmm.
a
Mm-hmm.
possibility. So it's always stored back here. Whereas the first time I never thought that would be possible. I always thought like the same thing she told me about our son. Like if anything was to ever happen, we gonna co-parent. Like you know what I'm saying? And it was to ever happen, I'm not gonna stop them from speaking to you. Like you raised them, you did more than the other parent ever did for them. So it was just like one of those things. But when you get into a situation where you see life is life and real is real, and they crying for you and they told they can't speak to you, it's just like nah. This is why I have my own biological kid,
Mm-hmm.
and I am the stud to
Mm-hmm.
say fuck out of here. I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
what I do as a parent, as a stud, as whatever you want to call me. I
Right.
feel like there's no booklet to this shit. Like get your biological child because these females out here they will snatch these babies away in a heartbeat and
Quick.
not give a fuck about how they
Not
Quick.
make you
give a
feel.
fuck about none of that
And
shit. What they
most
say?
of
I
them
don't
just
give a fuck
want
about none of that
babysitters.
shit. That's
Right?
they
Yeah,
don't.
right.
They live by that.
Most of
And
them just want babysitters.
my, everybody know my story. Y'all know if y'all watch my comedy shows, if y'all seen me live anytime, I talk about these women all the damn time. I don't give a damn. I put it out there. My heart still goes out to all the children that I have helped raise, but I was that stud. And when I say
Mm-hmm.
that stud, I mean I was that stud was like, no, I ain't have my own kid. No, studs don't do that.
Yeah.
I was that stud. I
Yeah.
was that stud that was like, no, I'm gonna just have her have my baby. I'm gonna take care of that baby. And I was also that stud who got them kids taken away. And when them kids, like you said, call for me or want to talk to me, it's we don't deal with her no more. It is what it is. So I've dealt with that since I was 19. I'm 31. I've been in that same predicament from 19 to 27 years old. So from 19 years old to 27 years old, I was raising children, losing children, raising children, losing children, raising children, and losing children again. So when it came to the point to where it was like, I want my own baby, but my virginity is what's gonna get me in heaven. That's I had this thought in my head, y'all. I swear to God. Kay and Bree, I swear to God. I was like, yo, I'm gonna take my virginity with. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take God. You gonna let me in because I'm coming discreet. Now my wife was like, y'all, you know you're gonna have to pop that, right? In order for and it grossed me. It grossed me because it scared me. You know what I'm saying? Like studs, I'll be like, nah, I ain't gonna let my girl strap me. Nah, I don't do that. Nah, I don't get nobody in the bedroom. I don't do that. But I had to allow something to happen so that way my virginity and my mama, oh, it's gonna be some pressure. It's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. I'm like scared the shit out of me. So when I finally did the insemination, I cried. It was like some Whitney Houston type, waiting to exhale type shit. I was in there bitch crying, and everybody was on live like, "Why you crying?" I'm just like, "I'm hurt. It hurt." Like, now that's one thing. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna fake on nobody. The shit hurt. The process is a process. You know what I'm saying? Unless you
Yeah.
used to that, I wasn't used to it. It was new to me. But I didn't have
Yeah.
no stud that I can go to and be like, "Yo, okay, how I do this?" You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Bree, have you ever went through this? Yo, it does it work if I do it this way? Does it work? I had nobody to answer those questions that I had. Literally, I had YouTube and my wife. That was it. You know what I'm saying? And it still scared me. But when you finally get that positive, you know what I'm saying, that positive tested results in, and you get that
Yeah.
plus and that plus
Yeah.
plus, and you sitting there, you looking, you doing all this, and then it's ripped from you. That's a different type of feeling, you know what I'm saying? But when you're able to have and be prosperous with your child and grow, you know what I'm saying? Like, studs don't understand
No
that feeling hit
disrespect at all,
different
but
to
why
be a
did
mother,
you
an actual biological mother.
keep
That
dating women
what
with
they say,
kids when they
nobody knows
kept
nothing
pregnant?
like a mother's love. That's the thing. So it hits different. But with my masculine identified lesbians, we don't know who to reach out to and we don't know who to talk to when we have questions. So when you were
Yeah.
going through your process, Kay, how did you go about it? You had, I know you had his mom.
Somebody said no disrespect at all, but why did you keep dating women with kids when they kept taking them away? Well, every woman different, so that don't mean just because one
Man,
woman
listen,
take
and I
that
wasn't just
child
dating
away,
women
it don't
with kids.
mean the
I was
next one
dating women
will.
who was just now pregnant. Like it was crazy.
Right.
Kay, you can hear me?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm trying to hear what you I'm trying to keep up. It was going in and out for a minute.
oh, I said, how did you go about your insemination? What with the process? Like, was it hard? Did you have anybody to reach out to besides your son's mom?
Shit. I did it. Honestly, I thought that I knew what I was doing at first, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to a fertility clinic. I don't know who I thought I was, stepping in that bitch like I thought I had the money and all of that. Like just walking in there. I was in North Carolina at the time. And I was like, I'm gonna go to a fertility clinic. So I went in there, like, all right, I want to do the insemination process. Like, can I have a consultation? First of all, the first thing that was crazy, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing that was crazy was the fact that they said the consultation to speak to somebody for 20 minutes was $300.
Mm-hmm.
I said, damn, well, how much is the process gonna be? Like, I said, hold on. And at that time, I just moved to North Carolina from New York. So I had a government job. I was in this relationship that was 5 years. And I was like, all right, this is the time. Like, I can have a baby or whatever. And I was like, I'm in North Carolina. New York is way more expensive, so it can't be that expensive. So I was like, let me do the consultation. Maybe they can walk me through like a financial plan or something like that. So I had the consultation, and he just started throwing out so many numbers. Yeah, I was just like, damn, I don't think I'll be able to do this right now. Not only that, they had a thing where I could finance it, but I'm impatient. And I was also that stud who didn't want to carry. But when the shit came to my mind to carry, I had to get it over with before I changed my mind.
Right.
So when he
Yeah.
was saying like, "Oh, you gotta," he was like, "Yo, so we're gonna take the genetic screening today. We're gonna do the blood work to figure out your blood type. We're gonna make sure you don't have no STDs today. Then you come back in a month, and we're gonna do the screening to check your inside. Then you come back the following month. We can order the sperm, have the sperm shipped to me." I said, "Hold on. By the
That's a
time you
lot.
do all of that, Mister, I'm not gonna want this baby no
Mm-hmm.
more right now. You gotta catch me in the spirit of the moment." So I was like, I left there. I was the person I was with at the time. I was like, you know what? I got to get it over with because if I don't, it's not gonna happen. I said I'm gonna just have faith. I'm gonna pray and see what happens. So literally, I went home. I knew about two banks, and I said I'm gonna try one bank. And there was this lady who randomly popped up on my feed, and she had used one of the banks that one of the banks that I chose. And I was like, all right, let me go with this one. So I went and I started looking up the donor. A lot of the black people I tried to choose, they didn't have the same blood type, or they had this thing. They tested positive for this thing called CMV. I don't know if y'all heard about that,
Mm-hmm.
but that does
Yeah.
not mean that you can't get they sperm, and it does not mean that they still positive for it. But the fact that I saw positive for anything just made me discouraged. I was like,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah.
So the like 2% of black people who was up there who did test positive for it, I was like, all right, I'm not using them because I don't want to go with anybody who tests positive for anything. So then after that, I was like, I seen this guy who was like, he was Caucasian, but I mean not Caucasian, he was Salvadorian. And I went and I looked at his blood type. We had the same blood type, and everything genetic screening was fine, perfect. Like he didn't have nothing that I would have, so I have to watch out for it, anything like that. And I was like, I just go with him. I literally ordered the sperm to get here for the following month because I was like, next month I'm gonna do it because my period had already came. So
Mm-hmm.
you gotta check your track
Yeah,
your
your
cycle and stuff like that.
ovulations and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I had it come for the next month, and literally that next month I did it. Like I did it, and I was just praying that it was my month. I did it on January 21st and January 20th and January 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I swear to you, I'm telling you, the second day that I did the January 22nd when I did it, 2 days later, you know your abdomen area, right? Where you can see
Yeah.
like where your
Got
abs,
tight.
and you know
Mm-hmm.
that V cut, right?
Yeah.
That shit started looking funny, and I paid attention to my body because before I was like wild athletic, so I'm like that shit looking funny, like it looked like it's getting wider or whatever, and I was like maybe I'm just bugging because I know I inserted sperm into me the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So then, literally, like I tried to do like the advanced testing like a week later because
Mm-hmm.
I was fiending. I'm like, I gotta be pregnant. Like my body is weird. That's just said negative. I was so mad. I was like crying. I used to write to him in my notebook. I wrote to him at work and was saying I'm sorry it didn't work out. Mad shit. Like it was crazy. But yeah, to answer your question, that's how I did my insemination process. It wasn't nothing like crazy at all.
So
So
Yep.
I don't know.
listen, for those of you who don't know, and all the masculine identified lesbians on here, you know what I'm saying? The real stud mom went through her process. She did it. She got her son. She was very successful. I was successful in the beginning, but I ended up having a miscarriage. You got to make sure your womb is intact. Like literally everything she said that the people told her that she was gonna have to do, you literally go through that with your OBGYN, you know what I'm saying, or your annual doctor that you check up with to make sure you're already,
Yeah,
in the place to move forward with that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
definitely for the masculine identified lesbians, we often result into this one thing. I'm not finna do it the old fashioned way. My G, if you ain't up on game on everything that you can do, you know what I'm saying, to conceive and to have your rainbow baby, please ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am opening up the platform and I'm opening up my platform to a safe space for all of us to be able to communicate, talk, and everything. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, the sound that I did say went viral on TikTok was after me and Kay got off live when we did our Let's Talk About It last Thursday, and I did the sound the next day, and it encouraged a lot of other masculine identified lesbians. So if y'all on here right
I
now, y'all
seen
got
that.
any questions,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the real stud mom, if you listen, she is humble and sweet, and that smile is golden. As you know, when she cheese, you know it's over with. Go ask questions. Like, don't be afraid. Don't be intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Don't think any question is ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. When it's Bree, and myself, we are definitely advocates of encouragement and love and light and energy uplifting. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the masculine identified lesbians, we do not help each other enough. We do not talk enough. We do not link enough. We do not network enough because we so closed off in thinking that somebody want what you got, or somebody gonna take what you have, or
Mm-hmm.
somebody is in the midst to sneak up behind.
right. And there's enough money out there for everybody, so I don't even understand why. First of all, we're not even in the same location. And even if we were, it's just too much money out there. It's too much money to be made when it comes to networking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's too much love to be spread when it comes to encouraging one another. Like, you can never encourage each other enough, and that shit is whack. And that's why I had to curse some guy out because he was under my video. One of my videos are going viral right now on Instagram about my insemination process, and it was some guy under it talking about that's bullshit or whatever, like my process or whatever. And I said, what's crazy is that you against the LGBT community, but you're not even standing
Men
together
irk
with
me.
your heterosexual people, because you do know that heterosexual people use the same process as well. I had
Yes.
heterosexual couples in my DM telling me that their male partners are experiencing male infertility. So you know that there is no other way to do that unless you get sperm, like from a sperm bank, and they're
Exactly.
heterosexual. So if you against your own people, it's like I can't deal with it. So that's why I encourage studs to not pay attention to the negativity or the stereotype, because guess what? Heterosexual people using the same process, baby. Don't let them fuck you over.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do not let them fuck you over.
Exactly.
And that still stands. And we gonna stand on our ground and our foundation when we say we encourage all the masculine identified lesbians, because some of our women that we are in relationship with and dealing with, their wombs are not able to carry. So when you in that situation and you still dumbfounded and lost into what I should do, and knowing that you and your wife or you and whoever you with want to have that child, we encourage that deeply. And I also encourage it deeply because, like Kay, Embry, and I have all vouched for each other and stated, you want to be able to keep that child. You don't want to have to lose that baby. You don't want to have to go through anything to where you got legal rights going on. You can't see them. You can't get them. You can't spend time with them. And in Kay's situation, have them be affiliated with their siblings. It is only fair to the child as well as the co-parent as well as the other parent for the kids. I think that we often look over the feelings of our young children, our babies, our beautiful souls that we bring into this world. We often downplay their
Definitely.
thoughts. We downplay their emotions. We downplay
They don't have
everything.
feelings.
Like
Yeah.
Bree's sons wanted to be like, I want to go to Bree's house. And the mama like, you don't want to go over there. You just saying that because you mad. And they genuinely really, that's downplaying a child's feelings and emotions. You know what I'm saying? K's son want to be able to invite his siblings over to the house for a slumber goddamn party and Paw Patrol it up all motherfucking night. He should be able to do that without it being, can he come over here?
Right.
It's so much uncomfortableness that we put our children through that they shouldn't be going through. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the LGBT community, and definitely with the heterosexuals. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to genuinely be able to operate off love and do things in love and light when it comes to these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, masculine identified lesbians like me that been through the rodeo over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get tired of the same situations. You get tired of getting beat up on by not being there. We hurt too. Like, you get tired of not being able to reach out to that child and buy them clothes, take them shopping, spend time with them, paint with them, watch TV with them, do stuff with them, because the situation between the parents, or, y'all not together, y'all not seeing eye to eye, it makes it worse for the child. You know what I'm saying? And
that was one of the hardest things for me, is when we split, because like I said, I have literally been in their life since they was 3 and 4. So I didn't split with her until they was the middle was 11 and the oldest was, I think he was 18. So and the youngest one, he never had that father figure, and let's just be real, he never had that mother figure either, because that's the one out of everybody that's the black sheep. That's the one that, let's just be real, she didn't want him, and she'll tell you that. So what she do is she takes all of her issues and anger out on him. And I used to tell her, she used to always say, why is you so close to him? Why you make excuses for him? I'm not making excuses for him, but at the end of the day, the child has nobody but me.
Right.
He don't got his daddy, never seen his daddy, and he don't got you, and you them. So it's like, you're purposely taking him from me because you're trying to get back at him for whatever reason, that you just issue that you have with him. And that's not okay. So he showed out. Like, he would start running away. He would, fight his brothers all the time. She couldn't control him. And it was the fact that I left, and I had to tell him I didn't leave because of y'all. I left because of her. And, I had to let him know that I'm gonna be here regardless. And I, I pop up at games and pop up at school. Like you're not going to keep them from me because you feeling some type of way or because your new dude feels some type of way. I
Right.
don't care about him. So, like I said, now it's a whole lot better, but I went through that, and
And
it's hard
it's
because,
it is it's too hard though when you say it
yeah,
like that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
because it's like these your babies. You know what I'm saying? When it came to homework, I'm one who did homework. I'm the one who asked them how their day was. I picked them up from school, took them to school, all of that. So when I didn't get to do those things anymore, it wasn't just an issue for them. It was an issue for me. It took a lot for me to get used to. And I'd be like so upset because it's like, dang, I miss my babies.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, as they got older, things got better. They started voicing their opinions. They so much like me is ridiculous
Mm-hmm.
because
And a lot
whenever
of
she's with,
masculine identified lesbians, these children act more like us than anything. Look like us too. You know what I'm saying? It's hard.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
hard to get between
yeah,
that.
yeah. So and it's like now, I have to tell them because she'll call me and they were like, they know that her boyfriend doesn't like me. He don't like them.
Right.
Just
He
be
don't
real.
like
She one of
himself.
them
That's what
women
that
that
is. Yeah.
right, exactly. So he always got something to say. So to make him mad, they'll bring my name up
Mm.
15 times. Just on purpose.
Just to piss
Yeah,
him
my
off.
nephew, the middle one was telling me he called me. He was like, I'm gonna call you because she mad at me, so I'm just gonna tell you what I did. And I was like, what did you do? He was like, I just walked around the house and just said your name for no reason. No reason at all. And I was like, why? He was like, because dude pissed me off. I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? So I do tell him, at the end of the day, try to have respect. And one thing about me is they get my big heart.
Mm-hmm.
They get their big heart from me, but they also like, no, they know respect is earned.
Yeah. Right.
And he was like, he don't respect us. He don't even respect our mama. So no,
Mm.
I don't have no respect for him.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But yeah, it take a lot to get used to. It do, and it does give you to that point where it's like, you know what? I'm gonna have my own baby because you'll never be able to tell me,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that's my baby. I'm taking my baby from. Nope, it's mine. It's mine.
So
Had
in
them
my
babies. Had them babies.
situation, to double back off what you said, so everybody know, I was with this girl. I got with her. She was 6 months pregnant. Okay. So when I got with her, I had already knew, but the baby's father and her was like argumentative. He really wasn't there. He was in and out. You know what I'm saying? So I had already knew about him. So me and her co-parented with her daughter for 5 years. I was in the child's life from newborn until 5. She ended up getting married, and the wife hit me up like, she don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you talking about a baby that don't know you? But when you drive past any establishment that I work at, she can be like, Mama Nini works there. If you
Mm-hmm.
that's all right, the real stuff, Mom. You hop back in before we get off. We got 20 more minutes. But definitely it was a blessing to chop it up with you always on Thursdays. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
yeah, I'm gonna
already
have to
know
follow
where
you.
you at in my heart. You got my number. You ain't nothing but a hop skip away. But when it came down to it and the wife hit me up with that insecurity and that energy she gave me, I was looking for my ex to be like, listen, we co-parenting and we doing this, but you not having my back. I've been in her life for 5 years. It's
Right.
it's been 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for 5 years, you can't tell me. I mean, she blocked me. She went to the extreme as for telling people, not to send me pictures. People were sending me pictures of her. I would post her, tell her happy birthday, and then I get these crazy text messages like, "Don't fucking post my baby, don't do that." But I've been taking care of this child for 5 years. That hurted my
Yeah.
feelings. It hurted my whole life. And
Yeah.
literally, it's funny because retrograde, everybody know about retrograde. When retrograde hit back in March, I got a text message. And this text message was about 4-6 pages long. And it said, we still love you. We still think about you. When I heard you was sick, I was praying for you. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I'm still insecure about myself. I'm still this and this. My wife still this, that, and that, this, that, and that, that, that. I had all, I'm like, bitch, what? It's been 5 years since then. It's been 5 years since then. Why are you coming to tell me now when you wasn't thinking of, I still call her my daughter at that time. You didn't have her in your mind. You didn't have her in your presence. You didn't have her in your love. You didn't have her in your thoughts. You didn't think about her emotions. You just thought about hurting me. You and your wife thought about downgrading me for who I was, besides the parent that I was to that baby. That baby loved me, and she sitting literally. If you drive past a Circle K and you had her in a car, she'd be like, "Oh, Mama Nene worked there. That's Mama Nene job. Let's go in there to see Mama Nene." If you go past the Little Caesars, because I was a manager at Little Caesars, she'd be like, "Mama, can we go see Mama Nene get my pizza?" What child that don't know who I am gonna say that every time she rides past an establishment that I've worked at?
None.
You know, and it hurted me because I'm like, no matter what I do, no matter what I say, you're not gonna ever give me the genuine apology that you owe me. You and your wife. And y'all not gonna genuinely give her the apology that you owe her. Y'all done went and had a baby together and everything, and you still going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just find it fucked up when it comes to that secondhand emotion. When women don't, when when women don't think of the child. In our situation, they think about, oh, me and her ain't together. Oh, this is my ex. I don't want to be no baby mama. And I had a woman tell me that too. I don't want to be no baby mama. I ain't nobody's baby mama. So okay, you get with the next person, and then you got a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all not. Oh, you're you know, like it just was like a ripple effect. And I went through that same scenario. I went through that same scenario 6 times with literally 6 different women. I went through the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy because I wasn't trying to go. I wasn't trying to get with these women to lose kids and take care of kids and lose them. I wasn't trying. You back in action, bro. I wasn't trying to literally be like that person. I wasn't. That wasn't my intentions. But it ended. Oh, it did that with the baby fever come
See,
in
don't do
right
me
there.
like that. Don't do me like that.
I'm sorry. My fault.
Golly. Let me go get my son. Hold on. I'm going to go get my son.
Yeah.
But definitely, like,
Yeah,
so when I went through that situation, it beat me up, you know, and it kept beating me down, and I kept going through it, and I kept dealing with.
Say hey, Junior. Say hey, Junior. Hey, tell everybody hey, Junior.
This is what I got for now. This is what I got.
Hey,
This is all
Junior.
we
Hey.
got.
Yeah.
This is all we got. What's his name? Cairo.
Look at
We
they
got your
babies. They
cousins
got
over here,
babies.
Cairo. This is
Yeah.
Yoda. Look,
Oh,
hopefully my Yoda don't
Look,
scare him. I don't want him to get scared of Yoda.
that one
Yoda
with
kind of
me.
scary. You know, we hide baby Yoda over here. Baby Yoda kind of scary.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But you know,
Yeah.
it hurts. It hurts, but it also strengthens. You know what I'm saying? Like it encourages you to literally have your own. You like it literally pushes you to be like, hey, I have a support system. You know, and our mothers, not for nothing, our parents will literally fly and move in with you to take care of that baby. When I
Yep.
did my insemination, me and my wife, my mama was like, "All right, now, Bookum, we need to go ahead and get the house because I got to take care of my grandbaby." And then you know, it went, and then it went from my sister being like, "Well, now, Nene, I'm going to need you to drop the baby off on consecutive weekends." I'm like, wait, like.
Yes.
It was ended up to be
All
like
of
I
that.
wasn't gonna have my own baby. The baby was gonna be the America's baby. Bookie Bear Jr. was gonna be everybody's baby. I wasn't gonna have. So it's definitely the support, the encouragement, the love of your family, your friends. You know, we can do it. I think, you know, it's time. Not for nothing. I gotta smack my hair like this because my wife over here, she be getting mad when I be.
Mine ain't long yet.
It's all right. It's gonna. You
Mine
got
ain't.
good hair though. You got that good hair though. You got that right kind. You got that rub
Yeah,
your fingers through it type shit. You got that.
yeah,
Hello. Hello. You know. But I definitely
But
think we
yeah,
need to really, you know, keep using our platforms to uplift and encourage our fellow masculine identified
yeah,
lesbians. We can do it,
definitely,
you know. We can do it. It does take a village to raise a child. You know, let's
definitely
stop
take a
getting out of the
village.
minds of single parents because listen, I've seen my sister and my mother and plenty of people be single parents and raise beautiful kings and queens that are immaculate, that are
Hello.
amazing, so you can't tell me who God and the ancestors love. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it hit
Right.
different, and I think that we should always keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm not just playing.
Yeah.
And I'm sensitive about my shit. But
My
definitely
shit.
though, like open up the floor, and to all my women out there who are still dangling these children over these studs' heads, stop it. Pause.
Because I'm not going to stick a bird
I'm
on
gonna
it.
stick a
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop that.
Because you're
Stop
not
it.
hurting us like you
Stop
think
it.
you hurting us. You're not
You
damaging us
hurting
like you think
kids.
you damaging us. You're hurting the
Mm-hmm.
child. You're hurting and damaging your kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
I'm a single on it. It
it's
does.
it's too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm a single gay father. It does take a village. Listen, yes,
It
and
definitely does.
my gay men are slept on as well when it comes to how well they raise
Mm-hmm.
their children, and how loving they are with them. They can say what they want about the LGBT community. If we don't know nothing else, we're gonna teach our child how to be there in love and light, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So it's definitely a blessing. It's definitely a blessing. Yes, my mom was a single parent and I came out pretty good. Listen.
My mama was too, and my mama didn't play no. I remember she was dating this guy, and it's 5 girls and 2 boys.
Mm-hmm.
She was dating this guy, and he was like, "Oh, you spoil your kids too much." My mama dumped him that day and
My
didn't
mama
talk to him
wouldn't
ever
date
again.
nobody who wasn't a
She don't
stepdaddy
play
with her
that.
children. She ain't not. My mama,
Mm-hmm.
so I get that.
Mama cut you off, and that's a lot of parents these days don't do that, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm like. Who raised y'all? How do y'all get that? What do you get in your mindset that your boyfriend comes before your kids?
Mm.
Like, well, in the Bible, it say your man is the head of the household, but it was saying as in a husband, not your boyfriend. It's 2 different things. I'm gonna need for y'all women to get out of that. Even I literally stopped talking to this girl because I am big when it comes to kids. I stopped talking to her because she was she wasn't a good mother. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
even with my ex, with with the 3 boys with her, that was one of the major reasons why I left. Because if you won't do right by your kids, how you gonna do right by me? How? How? I feel like if you can do your own flesh and blood wrong, you'll do me wrong.
Right.
There's somebody that you popped out your Virginia, okay, out of your Virginia, and you telling me that I come before. Like she used to always call and be like, "What you want to eat?" And I used to always say, "What the boys want to eat."
Mm.
Uh, it don't matter. Whatever you want, they get. It don't matter. It don't
Yeah,
matter.
it does. It
Don't do
does.
that. I might want pizza. They might want chicken strips.
Mm.
That come
And
on. Now we gotta
nine
be
times
on
out
one
of ten,
accord.
children always want chicken strips,
Want
chicken
chicken
nuggets.
strips always. Chicken nugget, chicken nugget. So like, don't do that. That's one thing that will. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if you're my sister. I don't care if you're my cousin. How you depend on how you are a mother to your children. Depends on how I correct with you. Like me and my best friend of maybe 15 years, might be more. We not as tight as we used to be
Mm-hmm.
because, and I told her, it's how you parent. I can't be around somebody who put men before their kids. That bothers me. Like, bothers me. So it's like, no, like I love her to death. One of her babies is my godchild. I see as much as I can. But that bond we have, we grew apart to a certain extent.
Yes,
And if you
sweets.
notice, like,
Sweets Khadiva said, "How you love your kids is how you love your partner."
yeah, literally. And I used to tell her that all the time, and she would be like, no, I love my kids. I love my kids. Well, how? Because well, how you know what I'm saying? How you still love
Oh
your
no, we
kids?
can't hear you
You
like
know,
that.
oh, no, we can't hear you like that.
Pause for a minute. Mama said pause for a minute. I see
Okay,
you.
there we go. There we go. Now, let me just cut that off. It just goes out like that was just rude. But yeah, I used to tell her how you the people you hang around, even now, you hang around people that don't take care of their kids. We ain't got nothing in common.
No.
At all. You know what I'm saying? We grew apart. So it's like, but that's a major thing for me. Like, if you got a child and you make me feel like I come before them or somebody else come before them, you can count me out because I don't play that.
Definitely. I mean, I've seen situations like that. I've never physically been in any type of relationship where, you know, and
Hey.
I've seen I've seen a man not do shit for his kids,
Mm-hmm.
but then look for his baby mama to do shit for him. I've seen a man do that. I've seen a man literally bring kids into this world, doll himself up, look at his baby mama and be like, "Can you give me something to eat?" You know, she'll still feel sorry for him, give him something to eat, and he'll still have a pocket full of money in his pocket and still would not do anything for his children. I've seen that
Yep.
happen. But
Yeah.
as I've never seen or witnessed anything, you know, as far as being in a relationship for myself, for women to do like that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of women do unfortunately
Mm-hmm.
do their children like that. You know, a lot of women, that's why I always resort into how my sister raised her girls. Because if my sister dolled up, everybody dolled up. You know what I'm saying? If
Right.
she
Right.
got her hair and nails done, Marjane got her nails done, she's looking cute. The the teenager, she good, she looking cute. The babies, you know, the bear always be on 10. Everybody got their baby hairs down and slick. Now,
Right.
some women I have witnessed over and over be dolled up in public, but had their children so ran down. Now, that is a pet peeve for me.
I
Do
can't
not have that baby
do
looking
that.
any old kind of way, but you to the gods. You know what I'm saying? You slave. You slave.
Cause we
And
talk
y'all want
about
to
you.
hit it with that, oh, they a baby, oh, they a child, or they no. They are a
Okay. That's
representation
the
of
main
you.
thing.
They are a mirror of you. They are a shadow of
You.
you. So how you are in the public eye and how they are in the public eye is seen by the same motherfucking eyes. So if that person see you dolled up, then look down at that baby and see that baby ran down, then
We can
they
be
gonna
like,
look at you for the dirtbag that you truly are, genuinely on the inside. So that's what be
yep.
getting me. That's one of my things I dislike when it
Yeah.
came to dating women and seeing women out in public with their children. That used to always piss me off. But if you see a
Yeah.
masculine identified lesbian with the child that they are taking care of, that baby got on Jordans that they can't even walk in. That baby got on sweatsuits, a hat, jewelry, bracelets, rings, earrings, a fade
To the
better
T.
than this fade, and everything, and probably driving up in a baby BMW, pulling up next to your Hyundai with the lights and check
Mm-hmm.
engine light on. So y'all say what y'all want about the masculine identified lesbian. We keep them babies fresh to death always. I know
Best
because
parents. Well, we the better parents. I don't care what nobody say. Like
we's the
I
best.
always said,
Who
we the best parents. We the best.
we
We the
no
best.
bull.
Cause it's like, cause it's like yeah, don't do that. My mama, before we leave, my mom is my mom. Everybody call my mama a diva. When y'all see her in December, you gonna be like, honey, that's a diva all day, every day. But she used to always tell us, when you leave this house, how you look, that reflects me. So growing up, like my sisters, I was just the tomboyish thing, but you know, you had to have the
Mm-hmm.
ponytails and the little socks with the little frillies
Yeah,
on it, you
the
know, all
ruffles
of
have
that. And it was
ridges.
like, right, you know, your mommy's like, listen, I look good. You got to be out here looking good because it's a lot of parents that do that. You know, the lace fronts, the lashes, the
Mm-hmm.
makeup,
And
the
child, the snot
eyebrows
nose,
did,
booger nose,
and the child
shoes
look
on the wrong
diaper
foot.
full.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's
And
how my
I ain't
mama
got.
was. So growing up, the reason why I'm so dressed down, like my sister is very fashionista. All her children are. My brother is very into dressing up in shoes. All my brothers, everybody except for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more comfortable in what I wear because I always been a sweatpants and t-shirts baby. But my mom used to dress us up to go outside. And literally,
Mm-hmm.
it was like the warden. So if mama got her blue bull, y'all remember them blue bull alcohol drink? My mama used to have
Yep.
blue bull every day. So she dress you up and you get sent out. Don't come back in this house with a grass stain in your kneecaps. Do not come back in
Oh.
this house with a hole in your blouse.
Oh,
Do not
yep.
come back with the half of your hair outside of the ponytail, or we gonna have some consequences and repercussions waiting on your ass. Mama was ready to give it to. So my ass,
Yeah.
literally, she used to dress me up, bro. I swear to God. I sat on the stoop. My mama called it the Bookie Bear stoop. I never moved off that stoop. I had my bubbles, my Cheetos, and my icy. The rest of them, I seen them get beat up with stitching cords and switches from coming in the house
Mm-hmm.
with grass stains, holes in their clothes. Had my sister hands be all over there, thrown in the walls. Nope, not me. I used to be clean
Now,
when I walked out and clean when I walked back in.
yes, yes,
Shoot,
yeah.
that's
That's how I
that's
was.
like I said, I don't know
My
how
mama
some of
ain't play that.
y'all been raised, but my mama was that mama.
And literally that mama, like my mama play that. Come in there with your hair messed up. Now, don't get me wrong, my mama ain't know how to do damn bit of hair. One ponytail with him, one ponytail with them. You know, it was uneven because mainly my daddy, before he passed, he the one who did my hair.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at all my old pictures when he was living, you could tell the difference between him
Him
doing my
doing it
hair
and mama doing it.
and him mom doing it because it was like, baby, my ponytails ain't even. Now you did this, but yeah, go to school and come back with a grass stain and your hair messed up. Man, good God, I used to be scared. I used to tell my teacher, please, please do it like this. She used to tell me, baby, I'm Caucasian. I don't know how to do
Maybe I
that.
don't
But
know
this
how to
how
do
you do it.
that.
Twist it this way. Yeah.
Man,
You know?
listen,
She was like,
my mama used to bring that brush. I don't know if all black mamas did this or all black mothers do this shit still. They'll take that comb and that brush and line it up right here. What? I used to
mm-hmm.
always get mad at my mama. Like, why is you brushing my forehead? Mama, ain't no hair right here. And then hold your head, hold your head, hold your
Yeah.
head. I can't hold it if you steady yanking the shit. Hold your head, book 'em, hold it. And my mama, I had a lot of hair. So I had like a
Mm-hmm.
head full of hair. So my mom used to always keep my hair braided. So whenever, it was not braided and it was in the ponytails, I had to make sure I didn't lose a barrette. So mine was the barrettes, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bookie
Mm-hmm.
Bear, I know how many goddamn barrettes I done put in. My mom used to count
Yep.
them bitches. So
Yep.
because I used to do this all the time. So you put all these barrettes and bees in my head, and I'm outside doing a knuck if you buck, and I'm flinging motherfucking barrettes and shit. She'll come back in the house, she'll count the bitches. Booker, you're missing one. These is expensive. Back in the day, barrettes was costly. Barrettes was
Oh yeah.
costly back in the day, man.
Yeah. The ones in the pack with the
Yeah,
cotton ball.
man.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
flowers, the
Yeah.
little bow ties, boy. She be like, Booker, man, where's your bow?
Yes.
I had that stupid ass look. I
Yeah.
ain't had, I ain't had glasses then. I was
I don't, I used to have a bad habit doing. Mom used to slap me in the back. Stop doing it. I don't know. I don't even know it. And then when I got older, like my sisters is older than me, so it had got to the point where my sisters would start doing my hair. Man, when I tell you they got me back for whatever my mom did, my sister popped me in the middle of my head.
See,
Be
I used
still.
to
I'm like,
love when Shishi did my
comb it,
shit though.
Lord.
Shishi was loving.
Yeah.
My mom used to break
Mm.
combs on my
One
hair
of
and
them
then
was,
blame me. You're fucking breaking all my combs. Like, whoa, you shouldn't have been so rough. Like, I'm like, Shishi ain't here to do, I'm like, me shut the
you
fuck
right.
up. My sister was loving on my hair. She was very soft and gentle. Whatever. Mama been yank my damn neck off my head. But definitely.
My two my two older sisters, one they were sweet, but it's crazy because I'm closer to the second oldest,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the one who used to, man. I mean, she used to hold my nose in my mouth and see if I would pass out. You know what I'm saying? Like she used to do evil
Evil
stuff.
shit.
But that's my dog to this day. Like that is my dog. That's the one I know. If I need somebody to beat somebody up,
Yeah.
she'll be down for it. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. But she was trying to kill me back in the day
They
now.
are ready
Yeah.
for whatever. Definitely. Y'all make sure y'all drop some comments. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. Y'all reply to us right now. How did y'all like Let's Talk About It today with Bree and Kay? We're encouraging all masculine identified lesbians to have your own child. Think about it. You know what
Adam,
I'm
baby.
saying? Go through the motions. Ask questions. Do not be afraid to reach out to us, me, Bree, or the Real Stud Mom. Her name is Kay on TikTok and Instagram if y'all want to go and reach out to her. If y'all have any questions about at-home insemination, if y'all have any questions about how to do it, how much it costs, the process, donors, check the comments of the video that I posted. It is viral, of course, another viral sound. We want to keep encouraging each other, encouraging the masculine identified lesbians, most of all, Our community is strong, and so many of us, we need to stop hating on each other. We need to stop being jealous of each other. We need to stop being envious of each other. We really need to love on each other. We need to spread the good energy and the positive vibes with one another. We also need to network with each other. That's why I was so thankful to network with Bree Bree. I was super thankful to network with the Real Stud Mom and get her information and, you know, exchange text messages and be able to talk to other different masculine identified lesbians other than myself, because everybody know my best friend is no longer a stud. He is a man, you know? So, you know, I have to keep relating to my masculine identified lesbians as well as relating to my trans men. Don't be afraid to have your children as well. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all are still doing it. A lot of y'all are prospering. A lot of y'all are growing in that area. Do not be afraid. We are here. You still got your womb up in effect and running. Don't be afraid to do it. Bring these children into this world. Bring love into the world. Bring love and light and energy to the world. You know, stay true to you and understand that we are here to listen and we are here to help. We're not here to down or not nobody. Bree, what you got?
And I was just gonna say, don't listen to the heterosexuals, because the first thing that they're gonna want to tell you is, why are you bringing a kid in this world and you trans, or why are you bringing a kid in this world and you gay? Why you bringing a kid in this world and you don't even take care of them?
Why you bringing a kid in this world and you can't keep a job?
Statistics show that children that are raised in gay households grow up 100% more happier than children that grow up in heterosexuals. Look them up. Google it. I ain't lying. So tell your
Statistics.
babies.
Statistics don't lie.
I can't say that word. I have to
Okay,
say
they
it
might
real.
lie. They might scratch. But statistics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell your babies.
Tell your baby.
Don't listen to them.
Don't listen to them. Block and delete all negative comments. Block and delete all negative people out your lives. Block and delete. When it comes to the LGBT community, we are a family for a reason. We have the rainbow flag to symbolize love for a reason. We're too divided. L.G.B.T.Q.I.A.S. We so divided, it's unreal. Let's
What's
get
the
rid
S?
of the dots. Let's get rid of the alphabets. Let's get rid of the lettering. Let's get rid of all that for a
Yeah.
moment and know that the gay community, we operate off love. We operate off love and good energy and positive energy only. Ain't that what Frankie Lyman said? Birds sing so gay. Whatever the fuck he said. Birds sing so gay. Like, for real, we got to start operating off one love, one life, one everything. You know what I'm saying? We are the real meaning of love and energy and positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue to keep. Let's continue.